Hello, Dave Dog here. Welcome back to Grey Dog FM for Let's Play Leeds United 2021-2022. We're simulating today's game against Everton away. Last game up, defeat to Villa. Real life, thrilling 3-3 draw. And Dan James provides the goals, as he has been doing for us this season. So let's move on. Today's game, Everton. Okay, let's get straight into it then. Today's game against Everton, this is the team we're putting out. It's one change from the last game against Villa, and that one is Dan James coming in for Harrison on the left side. So we've got Meslier in goal. At the back, Ayling is the captain, Llorente and Koch in the centre, Firpo as our left wing back. In front of those, we've got Calvin Phillips in defensive midfield. In front of him, Matthijs Klick. Up front, we've got Paddy Bamford, backed up by James on the left, Rodrigo in the 10 role, and Rafinha on the right. Rafinha loves to play against Everton in real life. Let's hope he can get some form in and help us get the 3 points here. And on the bench, same as last game, we've got new signing Andrew Fisher, a sub-keeper, Shackleton, Cooper, Strauch, Forshaw, Harrison drops to the bench, Roberts, Somerville and Gelhardt. So a bit of a lead up to the game. Everton are in good form in our save. They've won their last 5 games, including the last game against Newcastle, which they won 2-1. The bookies have them as the favourites. Being the home team, you would think they would be. And they are 11-10 favourites. And we're still missing Dallas, who's still got a calf injury. So other than that, we've got a full bill of health. So let's get into this game. We're going to go into it balanced tactic. Same tactics that we've been playing throughout the save. Custom vertical tiki-taka. See if we can upset the odds and get the 3 points at Goodison Park. Let's just look at the Everton team then before we get into the game. Still managed by Rafa Benitez in this save, and still featuring most of the players as is before the transfer window. Luca Digne is playing for them, he's a captain, and they have made one signing in the save. Adel Taarabt, an old name there. I remember him playing for QPR. He's been playing abroad somewhere, and he's come back to play for Everton, and he's straight into their team. On the bench, we've got a familiar face in Fabian Delph, and also Ben Godfrey down there, who is normally playing in their side in real life. So referee is Stuart Atwell today. So let's get ourselves underway. Let's just make our team talk first of all. What we're going to say in this one, as I say, Everton on the back of 5 successive wins. So they are the favourites. And of course, we did lose our last game to Villa, where we didn't take our chances and ended up on the back of a 1-0 defeat. So let's say we've got nothing to lose here. We know how good we are. Let's show everyone else what we're capable of. That's what the assistant, Diego Reyes, is telling me to say. Yeah, I think I'll go for that one. Let's pump fists, and this is the day we end their unbeaten run. Nobody motivated. Jack Harrison on the bench is motivated. Everybody else looking composed, and let's get into the match then. So it's Calvert-Lewin that gets us underway then in the first half here at Goodison Park, and Everton knocking the ball around. And let's hope this first highlight ends fairly quickly. Ayling dispossesses Digne. Ayling's got the ball back. Can we get an early start? No, that's the end of that one. And Holgate throws it into Townsend. We're not having much constructive play here. It's basically Ayling gets in again, but Rafinha looks a little bit slow there. And Everton again get possession back, and it's a long ball. Richarlison's away from Ayling, and Meslier stands up to that one, and it's a corner kick. So it's an Everton get the first corner, and it's Andros Townsend with the corner. But Rodrigo back there defending heads that one away, and here's the first glimpse of Tarat, and he's stopped by James at the expense of a throw-in, but that's where that ends. And not much going on at the moment. Into the 7th minute, here's Junior with a throw-in to nobody in particular. No Leeds player there. Have to get their practice on with them throw-ins. Not much good just throwing it to their players. Here's Bamford, puts the through ball. Rafinha's in. Oh, but skies that one well over the bar. That was a good chance there. First chance to Rafinha. Aylin with a throw-in. And Tarat's picked it up. Richarlison. And Aylin's doing a lot of good tackles in the first few minutes here. And looking at the win percentages of players before the game, Aylin figures quite highly in that. So we usually do well when Aylin is playing, and he's taking on the responsibility of captaincy as well, with Cooper being out, unable to get back in the team after injury, and Decore is in, and Decore opens the scoring. They've moved right through the middle of us there, and that's a bad start. 10 minutes and Everton go in front, and we need to sort this out. Let's give them a shout and demand more, because we're pretty loose there. Tarat, Calvert-Lewin puts the ball to Townsend, and missed there by Llorente. That's twice in the Villa game as well. Llorente was at fault, and really should have got a tackle in there and stopped that ball getting through to Decore. So it's Everton 1-0 up, and it's a corner to us. Can we hit back here? Phillips with the corner, and goes nowhere near as Mina heads clear, but Rafinha picks up the ball on the edge of the box. Rafinha back to Phillips. Phillips, Rodrigo on the edge of the box, back to Phillips. And here's Click. Can he get a shot in? He can, but Pickford's equal to that, and tips it wide for a corner. Great shot there, and well saved. So it's Phillips with the corner again. We're hitting straight back here, putting the pressure on. And we don't seem to get anybody on the end of our corners. Seems to be cleared by the opposition. And we've got a throw-in on that side, but we're not going to see that. So pretty dull start from us. We're not really creating a lot of chances. Just the one shot there by Click, and the good save. 17 minutes gone. Melee with the ball, and as I said, in relation to real life, Everton in much better form, winning the last 5 games. And Rafa Benitez still in charge, and 7th in the league, doing a lot better than in real life. Just remember that the home game was the best game I've ever played in Football Manager, where we managed to beat Everton 8-0. 8-0. I just don't know what happened on that day. It must have been a glitch, because it could have been more than 8 on that day. And Everton have recovered though, and moved up the league. They're in the European spots. So not a lot going on. We're 0.2 XG and 0.33 for them. So much Calvert-Lewin, too many free headers. Ask Llorente to mark him. He should have been marking in the first for the first goal, as Llorente slightly at fault. Well, not particularly for marking, but he didn't cut out the pass when it seemed to go past him in the play that we saw. Leeds playing it out from the back. Here's James. Rodrigo. Back to Phillips. To Click. Click plays it back to Llorente. And out to Aylin. Aylin's picked up a yellow card. So puts down Rafinha. He's got a bit of space here on the right. Can he create something? Puts it in the box. There's Rodrigo with a header, but it's straight at Pickford. And playing a lovely move by Leeds United, it said. Lovely move, but not quite getting there. And there we have it. It's half time. 1-0 Everton leading on XG. Just about deserving that, I would say. 6 on target to R2. And we really need to get better in the second half. So let's go into this dressing room and wake a few people up. Some poor performances throughout the team. Rafinha 6.4, Dan James 6.3, Firpo is pretty low as well, 6.3, and we're going to punt this. Yeah, we'll go for this one. Look, you know what, as well as I do, the first half wasn't good enough. Show them what you're all about in the second. We're going to go for that. And that's just made Click anxious. Bamford's motivated, and Harrison's still motivated on the bench. So let's go into the second half, see if we can do better. I'm going to go to positive. We seem to do better on positive, so we're going to go for it. Let's see if we can get back in the game. Here's Phillips. Plays the ball out wide to Dan James. Dan James, top scorer still with 10 goals. He got most of those earlier this season though, and hasn't scored recently. But here's Junior coming up on the overlap. Junior, can he get a ball in? No, he's dispossessed by Holgate, and Everton come away with it, and that's the end of that. So Rafinha gives the ball away to Decore. We're certainly not clicking at the moment, giving the ball away. And we've made one or two good chances, but generally comfortable saves for Pickford. There's Tarat, and free kick. It was offside, but that looked like it was stuck to the post there. I don't quite know what was supposed to be happening there, but it was offside anyway, so wouldn't have counted if it had gone in. So Ayling is on the yellow card and looking a bit spent as such, and so is Rafinha, and 6.3, James 6.3. So we just not got the impetus, I don't think. We don't seem to be able to play a couple of games in a week, and there we go. Calvert-Lewin, he's made it 2-0, and I think we're going to have to make some changes here because we're certainly not in this game. Everton certainly are the better side. So let's skip that. We've seen that one, and Rafinha looks like he's given everything. So let's have a look. Let's make some changes then. Only 56 minutes gone, but Rafinha, his condition is poor and is down to 6.2. So on the right side, I'm not sure who shall we bring on. Shall we bring Harrison on and put? Yeah, I think we will. We'll bring Harrison on for Rafinha, and then swap over Dan James and Harrison. So Harrison is a winger on attack, and Dan James a winger on attack. Two wingers then. Rafinha not doing his trick as in real life and scoring against Everton all the time. So who else can we replace? Nobody's playing really well. Dan James has got 6.3. Firpo 6.3. There's only Melier that's playing well here. We'll leave it at that for the moment. I think so. We'll give them a chance. Confirm the changes. And let's give a shout and demand more. 2-0 down. Certainly not playing well here. And Pickford clears it out, but Junior's picked that up. Harrison, our sub, hopefully. He's on the left. He's getting a run there. Can he get a good ball in? There is a ball in, but it's cleared out to James. James in the penalty area. Can he get back on the goal trail? Back to Ayling. Ayling into the box. Click. Certainly a bit crowded in there. Click seemed to control that ball when it was about 3 foot in front of him. And it's a good cross, and Harrison. Super sub, yes he has. He's reduced the deficit. Harrison with a header, unmarked in the middle there, and we've reduced the deficit. Click with the ball into the box, and it's 2-1. We're back in the game. Let's see this again. Click. There's that control that was nowhere near him. Ayling, good ball. Click gets behind, and Harrison runs in. Header, free header, easy. Put on a plate for him by Click. 2-1. 60 minutes gone. Let's see if we can get back level in this. Here's Harrison with the corner. Was a bit of news before the game that Harrison wouldn't get called up for England because his form hasn't been so good recently. Maybe he's got something to prove here. And let's see if we can get us back in this game and level. Koch knocks it forward. Here's Harrison. Out to Junior. Junior on the run. And we've certainly looked more brightly since Harrison's come on anyway. There's a cross, but Bamford's not getting anywhere near that. Keane clears it, but we've still got the ball. James on the right. Maybe it's James is better playing on the right that played that boxing again, but it's snuffed out by Everton. And we're still coming at them. Phillips, Rodrigo. And Rodrigo's putting Junior clear. Bamford. Oh, he's blasted it well over. That was another good chance. Good little ball in there by Junior. And Bamford missing another chance. So we've missed chances again. Same as in the Villa game. We've had chances. Look, 8.87 is the XG to Everton's 0.85. But we're not hitting the target. So it's saying Calvin Phillips, the usual Calvin Phillips, has jaded. But look at that. Everybody's jaded more or less. Let's see. 6.2. Dan James has certainly not come off. Rodrigo 6.4. I'm going to make a couple of subs just to shake this up. I think Phillips can stay on. He's playing quite well at 6.8. So we're going to bring Dan James off and bring on Crescencio Somerville on the right. So no goal return from Dan James in this game. We'll try bring Somerville on for James. That's that one done. And 6.4 Rodrigo, 6.5 Bamford. Let's try with Gelhardt again. We're going to bring Gelhardt on for Rodrigo and play him in the shadow striker role. That's where he's got the goals before. So two young players joining the fray in Somerville and Gelhardt. And last 10 minutes, see if we can get an equaliser. So Everton have made their 3 subs. Tarat has gone off. Iwobi's come on for them. And is Richarlison getting away from Ayling, I think it is again. But knocks it back. Townsend looked like he had a clear effort that if he'd have gone for a header. Decore scored the first goal for Everton. When we need to get this ball and hopefully put some of these chances away, because I don't think we've really deserved to lose this. As he will be, and saved by Meslier. Mellier's been in good form recently. That's a block, Phillips, and a corner for Everton. Townsend with the corner. Let's clear this ball and get back up the other end. Here's Harrison picking up the ball at the edge of the box. He's got a clear run here. Harrison has knocked it through to Bamford, but that's Digne. Always favourite for that one. Not quite into Bamford's path there. Get your words out, Dave. And it's coming into the last few minutes. Let's just pause and shout. Let's encourage and let's go attacking. We've got to try and get back in the game. Let's close down Digne as well. So we've got 4 minutes of added time, but in the last minute of that, and it's Townsend with a corner, it doesn't look like it's going to be our day again. And away games seem to be a problem in Football Manager, in that especially when coming up against teams that are in good form, you don't seem to get much out of the game away from home. And Ayling here, we're in the last few seconds added on. That's a good ball by Gelhardt. Can Harrison get to that? But no, it's cleared again. Koch, have we got time? No, that's it. And the encouragement came through too late. Just as the whistle blows, my shout of encouragement comes through, and we've lost the game 2-1 on XG and shots on target. You would say that Everton deserved that, although we did miss chances, and on another day we could probably have got a draw out of it. But there it goes. We've lost again, and big players not stepping up to the plate. Rafinha, pretty poor. Rodrigo and Dan James all not coming off, and Harrison, the one to make an impact, comes on and scores to make it 2-1. Click had a good game. Meslier, defence not too bad. Just in the forward positions, we're not putting chances away. We're not creating a great deal with the 0.87, and possession down. Everton, we've lost 2-1. Let's have a look at that. We're the underdogs out there and give it your best. Good effort, lads. I can't really say that. We didn't play it. Unlucky boys, nice win, wasn't to be. I'm not happy with the performance out there. No, I'm not happy with the performance. Let's point the finger. And that's motivated the players. It always seems to do when you give them a rollicking, saying you're not happy. And certainly wasn't happy. In another day we could have got a draw in that one. But after the games then for this weekend, we are in 12th position. We're still 9 points above Brentford in the drop zone, and mid-table's looking more likely. We're 12 points behind Everton, who are in 7th position. So just above us are West Ham and Wolves on 30. So we could finish in a similar position to last year when we finished 9th in the table. But big game coming up next, the one we all look for on the fixture list. It's that team from Lancashire at home, and we'll be back with the simulation for that one, and a packed Ellen Road probably, even on Football Manager, to see that. Please give me a thumbs up for this video if you've enjoyed it, and please comment if you want to see anything done differently. It's your save as much as mine. If you think I'm playing the wrong team, let me know down in the comments. Thank you very much for watching. Until next time, Dave Dog is out.